Alright, boys. Let's just get straight into this shit. I don't want to waste any fucking time. Trade recap for the day. Today is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And pretty choppy price action today. I thought price action was decent, though, for the most part, especially pre-market. I took a nice one during Asia, so I took London session off, but let's just get straight into this shit. Basically, what we have here off market open is we get a Judas swing sweep out of these lows into a 15-minute gap. I would have taken like a 15-second inversion right there. You could have taken like this 1 minute as well, but I honestly just didn't. I actually took that shit on one of my evals on Top Step. But whatever. I only really want to recap the funded. So what we get here is I mark out my fib deviation from here to here. You can see that we come up and we reject like before the -1 deviation. So I'm looking for any sort of confluence to take longs up to like at least the first deviation, and then obviously 1.5. And if you zoom out on like the hourly time frame, you can see we're just extremely bullish. I was trending towards like these highs. That's what I want to see get hit. Obviously, we still haven't. We've just been really chopping, but that was my like main objective for the day, and we got a 1 minute fair value gap get tapped into here, and also I just really liked price action on the 30-second right here. We had like a 30-second fair value gap get inversed down here, and I got really good entry. So it looked something like this, and I was targeting these highs up here. I don't have them drawn out, but I was targeting those highs up there. I ended up getting break even at this high right here, and then we ran up to my TP. So that was whatever, but then I saw we just completely came back down. This is like the best trade of the day for sure. We made a SMT at the lows with ES inside of a 30-minute gap. You can see ES comes down, sweeps out market open lows. On NASDAQ, I was assuming that market open lows were going to be protected because they were a Judas swing low. Usually they're pretty protected, so put in the SMT there. You can see we manipulate down into the OTE of this. We pretty much reject right away off 0.705, and I was just looking for any confirmation to the upside. I got a 15-second IFVG right here. My entry was at 25.028. So right here, it might have been at 30-second actually. I don't really remember, but it was something like this. Targeting, I wanted to fully target the highs, but I just wasn't really loving price action. Like once we got like this move, I was break even and taking partials at these highs right here. And obviously my stop loss was tighter than this. It was like this. It was the bottom of the 30-second, but I ended up closing for a 1.6 RR on that one. So, I mean, that was like the best trade of the day. Today was just not good. You can literally see we just chopped. But I honestly assumed that this was going to happen because of how much we pumped during London session. We didn't really have any 4-hour like great draws. There wasn't like there's no like gaps or anything. If you look outside here, if you look at this, we have a 4-hour rejection block. Like these aren't great targets. Like any one of these are pretty high resistance. Like at this point, they're kind of low resistance because they're stacked up now. But the thing is, we have a 4-hour rejection block inside of this 4-hour, so that's why I just didn't really love today's price action trending towards the highs, and we just like ripped up. So if anything, like I would have rather seen like a tap back into discount of like this hourly range, so which we are kind of getting right now. You just see EQ tapped into the upper 1 hour. So like any kind of long out of here would be decent. But yeah, I mean, just really choppy day to be honest. I took a really good trade during Asia session last night on my live. Let me find that shit. Pretty much pumped the entire session. It was down here. I caught like the initial longs from here, and then we came back down because we got like some U.S. tanker news or something last night that dumped us off, and then you could have caught longs from there, but I did end up catching this long from right here. Absolutely beautiful 6-point stop loss. I think I got 45 points on it. I got stopped out like right here. I got stopped in profit right there. So I was really happy with this one, 7.5 RR. And yeah, I mean, I assumed we were just going to run back to the highs, but then we did get news. So that happened, and then we kind of just pumped up. And yeah, that's basically it for today. It was pretty fucking shitty. If you secured your capital, risked off a little bit, good job. I literally only risked like 0.25 of my account today, so I can tell you that I de-risked a lot. And yeah, we're setting up kind of for a market maker buy model here. Like maybe during PM session we'll kind of trade down into this lower hourly, trade to discount of this range, like because we have to hit EQ of here. So I expect us to maybe trade down here and then get a reaction up and then try to take like this long. The thing is, I just don't know if I want to target these highs because they could be high resistance. I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, we just do look like we're trending up now. I'd rather see us trend higher because I don't really love taking shorts, bro, because I got a lot of fucking money in the actual stock market. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys didn't blow any fucking accounts today, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow's good. We have FOMC and PPI tomorrow, so should be a good one. I think that's kind of why we're chopping today. We're just preparing for news. There's like a 99% chance we don't cut rates, so the only thing to be worried about is when Powell starts talking, which is 30 minutes after the release. So yeah, just be careful tomorrow. I'll be trading in AM, but usually AM's kind of choppy. So yeah, if you stuck to your rules today, good job. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Get back at it the next day. There's always the next day in trading, besides on Fridays. And yeah, my Jack. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.